On Saturday night, Austin FC played Houston Dynamo for the 7th time in club history, and after a really dumb and frustrated 90-minute match, Austin FC suffered a 2-1 score to Houston Dynamo in what was the second loss to Houston Dynamo in this 2023 season. And the only goal from Austin FC came from Jazzy's artist. And to me, this game itself, it was so many questions to be answered. But before I get to that, let's look at the starting lineup. This lineup was weird and strange with many changes. One of the main questions was who was going to replace Leo Bison since he's out for 2 months to join alongside with Alex Ring and Julio Cascante, because we knew Joshua was going to put out a back five moment or at least something to try out. Instead of putting a natural center back Serbian lone defender of the name of Alexander Radovanovic, he puts in Nick Lima. Nick Lima as a center back never works out great. For example, when it came to Violettes and LAFC, he got dunked on twice in those games, or in general, 3 times with 3 goals. And Hector Jimenez got his first start in the MLS alongside with Adam Lamdekit, so they both provided support only in the midfield. And in the front three, we get to see Emiliano Rigoni get to start on the left side, somewhere he's natural now, something he's comfortable with, and Ethan Finley got a start replacing Rodney Redis. And the main question was this: was Max Huruti going to get his start against Houston Dynamo, because we saved him for this game since he didn't see any minutes to the Chicago Fire loss? No, Zardes got another start, and Zardes in this game, it was decent. But to me, this match itself, really strange and really weird. But the entire 90-minute match against Houston Dynamo, Austin FC looked like the weaker team. We were better for about 20 minutes, but after that, the entire match, Houston Dynamo was being dominant. First half happens, first half starts, Austin FC was being dominant for about 15 to 20 minutes. We had so many opportunities to score or open up the score to make a 1-0 lead. 2 shots, Nick Lima crosses the ball to Emiliano Rigoni, who Rigoni in this match was clearly invisible, clearly did not show up for this game, probably stayed back at Austin or probably thought to himself about that assist that he did to Ronnie Redis. Rigoni takes his shot, takes his opportunity, but so strong, so powerful that it goes over the crossbar of Houston Dynamo's own box. Then came a shot from opportunity that could have opened up the score from Ethan Finley, the quiet guy who was deadly on the field. Ethan Finley takes a shot, or a good pass from Danny Pereira or from Nick Lima to Ethan Finley. Finley at the right time, from that pass at the right time in the box, about to shoot it, but he gets beaten by Houston Dynamo center back defender Ethan Barlow, beats him at the right time. We were given a corner kick. Then the moment of truth came. Nick Lima, who I judged about him being a center back, was being a hybrid player, being 2 things at the same time. Sometimes a center back and sometimes be a right back, or in this situation, a right wing back player. He sees Jai Zardes by himself, nobody's man marking him, so Nick Lima does a beautiful cross in the air to Zardes. Zardes takes a chance, does another header, opens up the score. Austin FC is winning 1-0. This is also Jai Zardes' 100th goal in the MLS, and it's an honor for Austin FC to be in that moment. 100 goals, us being the 4th club he's been with, and also he scored a 3rd goal in 3 games, 3 in a row. So congrats Zardes with the 100 goals in the MLS. I know it's not that easy, but congratulations for the huge milestone, and 3 goals in 3 matches. You're proving us doubters wrong now, so congratulations. But after that goal, Austin FC, dominance was fading away, because now it was Houston Dynamo's turn to open up knock on that door, and we opened that door because they were doing so many chances. One thing was that Achacha's free kick was stopped by Brad Stuber, Saint Stuber, had a good match, but he was beaten twice by those 2 goals from Houston Dynamo. The goal came from a mistake on the midfield of Austin FC. Amin Bassi sees one of his players from Houston Dynamo in the box, so comes in Julio Cascante to stop that shot. Still could have come in with the 2 pressure that Houston Dynamo player, but comes in, the rebound. Cascante, rebounds or tries to kick the ball in the box, but comes in Achache out of the blue, runs up. Either the Shafal or Nani Pereira could have stopped him, but no, Achache scores the tying goal. Alex Ring almost stopped it, but it was already too late. Match is tied up 1-1. We have a game, a good Texas Derby match between the two Texas teams. But after that, Houston Dynamo found out our weakness in this game, and it was our, midfield. Sometimes when it came to Amin Bassi or Hector Herrera's passing, it was either Danny Pereira by himself or the entire midfield was easily exposed when it came to either the Sheffield or Danny Pereira getting there at the wrong time, or late as always, delayed. But towards the half, before the half was even, before halftime, Danny Pereira's shot was stopped by Steve Clark. If Danny Pereira's shot would have been made in, we would have been talking about a goal of the year or goal of the season. But second half starts, John Gallagher comes in for Hector Jimenez, who I thought Jimenez had a good match, providing a lot of support in the midfield with Adam Lumdekit. So now we were seeing a whole situation, putting our wingback players back at it. But the entire match again, Houston Dynamo was being the better team. Austin FC was trying to get the second goal in, but instead of putting our offensive subs, I believe Josh will put up defensive subs of putting, Alexander Radovanovic and Joao Valente to get a point out of Houston. And I thought it was a good idea, but the problem too was that Alex Ring suffered another groin injury, making him the fourth Austin FC player to do it. So a lot of questions need to be asked as to why our medical staff hasn't checked on this too much. Why are our players getting back and forth groin injuries? But I believe it was a good idea to put defensive subs, but at the wrong time. We could have had this before, once the second half started. Because once our offensive subs came in, Urruti came in for Zardes, and Fagundes came in for Ethan Finley, and I thought those were key moves, but mostly Fagundes looked like prime Fagundes from last season. Good dribbling, good crossing, and good touching, his 3-touch pass to, I think it was Urruti, who almost made it in, but it was a poor shot. But towards the end, the damage was already done. Our midfield was getting exposed more and more by the open space that Houston Dynamo find out. They were outplaying us, being a better team. Corner kick happens towards the end of the match. The ball hits Julio Cascante, rebounds, gives it to Franco, who came as a substitution player, kicks it in 2-1. Houston Dynamo wins, and Austin FC suffer a second loss to Houston Dynamo in the same season. This was a really tough loss to Austin FC. We suffered another second loss in the same week, first against Chicago Fire to the exit from US Open Cup, and now to Houston Dynamo on Saturday night. What gave it away this loss? Putting Nick Lima as a center back. I understand he gave that assist to his artist, but it could have been a whole different ball game if we could have saw Radovanovic start with Julio Cascante and Alex Ring. Because remember, Radovanovic is on loan. He leaves at the end of the next month, June 30th, and he's a natural center back player. With him, with Cascante, and with Ring, we could have seen a proper depth against Houston Dynamo. But no, Wolf likes to try out his ideas against tough opponents, which was Houston Dynamo. But other than that, you guys, I'm really disappointed with this loss. Austin FC needs to be the better team against Minnesota United on Wednesday night, but let's see what happens. Other than that, you guys, hope you understood this video. My name is VanillaMexican17, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.